and then the only letter that I really thought was interesting here is this one at the bottom left from Jimi Rafferty of St. Louis, Missouri. Did you read this?
I did. I had a couple things I really liked about it.
So this is a letter to Knuckles, and Jimi writes, "Dear Knuckles, you're the greatest of them all. I love Sonic and Knuckles for Genesis. I wish you could make a game where you send Bughead out of this universe. I made up a character named Trans Knuckles. If you want to meet him, come to my house Saturday between the hours of 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Well, all I've got to say is, Cho."
And I think we're both assuming you meant to say Chow, right?
I think so, yeah. Chow. Hey, that's not part of this universe yet, but Chow's come up later in the Sonic extended reality.
That's true. Yeah, I would have at least put a W in there if I was going to misspell Chow.
Right. Cho. All I've got to say is, Cho. Okay, Jimmy.
I love his very pre-industrial invitation to his house. Generally, I'm home between these hours. Trans Knuckles will probably be here too.
Inviting Knuckles to my house. Jimmy doesn't say what age he is. These other two kids are 7 and 12. Jimmy, I'm guessing, is on the younger end of this age spectrum. inviting Knuckles to his house this weekend. Yeah. But Trans Knuckles also. Jimmy's he's ahead of the game when it comes to gender politics.
That sounds pretty sick.
Yeah. Although he did still use a masculine pronoun. He said if you want to meet him. So this Trans Knuckles is...
It's a man.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. So wait.
Well, I mean, at least use his masculine pronouns. Like it...
Yeah.
You know, it could be whatever kind of configuration you want there.
Yeah, I guess, we got... Jimmy doesn't explain exactly who Trans Knuckles is or where he may have come from, what his journey was like, but it's also none of my business, Well,
listen, tomorrow's Saturday. We can just head down there and meet Trans Knuckles, and he can tell us the story himself.
Yeah, St. Louis isn't too far from me. It's a bit more of a journey for you.
Maybe. I'm assuming that river that they got out there connects to the ocean, so I will just hop on the Atlantic and kind of work my way around. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, and rivers tend to run south, so I think you could find some kind of water path down here. Yeah,
it'll work out.
Yeah.
It's if you just go sailing, it tends to be fine. You don't have to think about it that much or prepare, all that meticulously.
Right, just trust nature.
Yeah.
Anyway, the editors of this comic did not seem to think that Jimmy's letter warranted a response. They just printed it and said nothing.
Again, because they're going to go visit. They know what to do. Yeah.
And this is also, I guess, I would imagine this is a call for everyone to come visit Jimmy's house on Saturday.
Look him up. That's Jimi Rafferty in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Jimmy like Jimi Hendrix. That'll whittle down the results a little bit.
Right. Yeah, probably still a resident of St. Louis. Roommates with Trans Knuckles, probably.
Mm-hmm.